Hello guys, welcome to this Python tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to teach us what Python is all about, tell us the various application of Python as a programming language. And so what is Python? If you want to learn Python, get to know what Python is all about. So Python, in this case, Python is a high-level object-oriented programming language used for various applications. It means that its syntaxes are close to the English language, and it can be used to carry out much tasks. Python's syntax are very simple and similar to English language, easy to understand. And so it is a popular programming language with dynamic semantics. It means Python has a lot of libraries for various tasks and various fields. There be data science, AI, and a whole lot of things. It is one of the easy to learn programming language. Very simple, and it has various applications. So let's talk about Python applications. Python has various applications, diverse applications when it comes to real life. Python applications. So below we are going to list some of the areas of application of Python as a programming language. Number one, in web development. It is used to develop web from scratch using some libraries. It has its libraries that can be used to develop websites. It can be used as well for game development. You can use Python to develop game from beginning. Can be used as well for machine learning. Python can be used for machine learning. It's also applicable in AI, artificial intelligence. It has a lots of libraries that is applicable in machine learning and artificial intelligence. This Python is also applicable in data science and data analysis, and also for data visualization. It has a wide range libraries for all of this. It has a library that can be used to visualize data, to analyze data. It is used by software engineers. It is used by data scientists, data analysts, and to visualize data on a large scale or large platform. And so Python is used for all of this. It is used for project management. It's used in project management applications. It is also applicable in robotics. Python is used for GUI application. It is used to design graphical user interface, and can also be used to solve complex mathematics problems. And it is also used for software development. Python is used for software development as well. It is used also in the field of automation and lots more. These are some of the applications of Python. Python is very useful. We now enter into Python output. Let's talk about Python output. The output we are talking about is the outcome or the result of any line of code you write. And so we use the keyword print. Print here is not just the normal print, it comes with parentheses, open and close bracket. And so when any word in programming or in Python, when any word comes with parentheses or comes with a open and close bracket, that's what we call parentheses as well. It means that word is not just an ordinary word, it is a function. or you call it a method or a keyword. And so the keyword print is used to access Python programs at the output. It is used to display the result of Python programs or Python codes at the output. And we use the quote, either double quote or single quote. We use it to pass the argument. Let's write our first program to print hello world. Let's say print hello world. Now, because I write this inside this print, I write hello world, and I write that hello world inside a quote, double quote. I use double quote. It doesn't matter. You can use single quote, you can use double quote. It doesn't matter. Any of which, they are all the same. But what matters is what is inside that quote is what the compiler will recognize. That is what the compiler will bring at the output. So print hello world. You see now, that is what comes out at this line, hello world, because that is what is at the output. That's what we need to show at the output. Hello world. You've seen it now. You can use the print keyword to access programs, the result of program at the output. You can use it to access the result of program at the output. Let's say print my name is Python. My name is Python. Let's print. You see that hello world, my name is Python. Can you see that? That is the magic of print. That's the usefulness of print. So print is a keyword that is used to access variable at the output. So now I'm going to teach you how to install Python in your phone. I'll lead you through the installation of Python. And so you go to your Google Play Store. On your data, Play Store, Google Play Store, and then open it. Open your Google Play Store. Wait for it to open. Then we are going to use the Python IDE we are going to use is called pydroid. Type pydroid, then click enter. Pydroid. Yeah, pydroid has come up. When it comes up, there's pydroid. When it comes up, you click install here. My own is showing open because I've already installed it. My own is showing open because I've already installed pydroid3. So you click install. After installation, after installing it, you also search for pydroid permission plugin. It's very important. If you don't have this, you'll be limited to using that pydroid3. And so you search for pydroid permission plugin. Pydroid permission plugin. Click enter. You see it here. See the pydroid permission plugin. Install it. Then later on, after installing you see it's writing installed here because I have already installed it. After installing the pydroid permission plugin, you also install the pydroid repository plugin. These are the two apps, and these ones, once you install them, they are going to be launched into the main pydroid3 which you installed the first time. And so you install pydroid permission plugins, also install pydroid, is what I'm talking about. Also install pydroid repository plugin. And when you install two of these, then you now go, after installation, now go and look for your pydroid3. Look at it. Look at mine here. Open it. When you open it, you see this file icon here. See this file icon here. You can see the file icon. Open it. Click the file icon. You will see some options: new, open, save as, close, recent file. Enter new. When you enter new, a new file will open like this. After opening the file, click that file icon, then enter save as. You're going to save it inside your internal storage, that new folder. Create a new folder. In my own, I'm going to call it Python codes. I have the file, let's say Python programs. Python programs created. Then select folder. First of all, create a new folder, which we have done. Python programs. Then inside that, you are already inside that folder now. Select folder. Then you open new file which you wanted to save. So that's what we are doing now. Save the file with any name. Let's say you can name it anything. Let's say class 1 or lesson 1 or anything. Just name it anything. Then save it with .py extension. Very important. After creating your new file in Python, you save it with .py. Then save. Click save. When you click save, it has returned to this place. So here you can do your coding. Here you can write your programs in this place now. If you want to do some settings, enter these 3 horizontal lines. Click it. You see some settings there. Enter setting. You can set anything you wish. If you want to set the editor, if you want to set system setting, you can see what it is. You want to do a lot of things. But for now, let's focus on the Python print keyword we were talking about earlier. So in here you can print, let's say, hi friend, how you doing today? Hi friend, how you doing today? After writing it, click on the file icon. In this case, you are not going to save as, just click save. After saving, click on this icon. See this icon, click on it, and click on it. That's the run. You see hi friend, how you doing today? See it up there. Yeah, so that's the application of the keyword print, which I told us earlier. So print is a keyword that is used to get any result at the output. Let's talk about Python indentation. Python indentation. Python indentation. What is indentation? Generally in programming, or let's say in Python, indentation is the spaces that comes at the beginning of any line of code, and it is very important in Python programming. Look at what I mean here. Now the space I began with, look at this, the space between my starting point and this, the word refers, the space, that space is different. The space I have there is different from this one here between A's. That's what we call indentation. In Python programming, indentation is very important. So let's write a simple program to illustrate what indentation means. Let's say if 5 is greater than 3, print okay. Python on its own, as default, it gives the indentation already. See the space between the print and the beginning of the code is not the same as the space between the if statement. The if there, if 5 is greater than 3, is not the same, it's different. And so look at, if 5 is greater than 3, print okay. Can you see? Now let's change the indentation. Let's change the indentation. Let's bring it to the beginning of the code. Let's bring the word print to the beginning of the code and print. It has popped up error. It's an indentation. Read this place. This line. Okay. This place. This line. It's an indentation error. Unexpected what? Expected and indented block. Look at what it means. It's because after the if statement, it is expected to give larger indentation. That is larger space before any other line of code. And so you give it 2, 3, 4. Give it a space, tap 4. Then you print okay. See now? That's what indentation is all about. Do you understand? Just follow up the class bit by bit. We're going to get it. Now let's talk about the Python comments. Python comments. Let's talk about Python comments. What is Python comment? Python, in Python is a vast programming language and is an object-oriented programming language. Everything in Python is referred to as objects. Python sees everything as an object. Python uses the hash symbol. Look at it. The hash symbol for comments. So any line of code, when the compiler see any line of code with the hash symbol, it will ignore that line of code. Let's say we print, print as usual, print hello world, print hello world, print hello world. Let's run the program. You see now, indentation error. Now it's not a matter of indentation. Python sees everything. See now, nothing is printed at the output here. Nothing to show. Nothing is showing at the output because of what? The compiler is seeing this line of code. They print this line of code, line 4. It is seeing it as a comment. So what is comment? Comments are usually used to read and understand what a particular line of code is for. So Python also use the triple quotes to comment multiple lines of code. So we use the hash symbol to write comments in Python programming. See you in the next class.